Yeah. Under the lights, speaking of facts, double the price, yeah. Under the lights, we covering sports, whatever you like, yeah. Home runs in the park, touchdowns in the end zone. Knockouts in the ring, buzzer beater for the win, go hard or go home. Find out who you are when you under the lights. That pressure made a star right there. Under the lights, you looking for the best, tune in to Under the Lights. Yeah, yeah, Under the Lights.
Yeah. Welcome back to Under the Lights. We are your host. I'm Big Mike, and that's my guy, Jordan. What's up, boy?
I'm chilling. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Why you clutching that hat for, man? I know y'all 5-1 since Jimmy got there. What's up, man? Why you clutching that hat like that, man? Damn.
Yeah, man. I'm feeling all right, man. Team's feeling
I hear
good.
you, man. I hear you, man. I hear you. It's cool. I know y'all got y'all mojo back out there in the Bay. You know what I'm saying? Things wasn't looking so good. You know what I mean? But Jimmy came and, you know what I mean, made it a brighter day for y'all. So I see you. I see you. But I see you. Remember yesterday you said I'm not gonna get on my high horse. I said I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud. I'm proud of my son, man. You growing up.
What are you talking about?
You are growing up right before my very eyes. I'm proud of you, son. I'm proud of you. You know what I mean? But listen, man. For the viewers right now, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button so y'all can be up to date with all things Under the Lights. Anytime we drop something, y'all will know about it. You understand? But y'all know we're here to talk sports, so we ain't gonna keep wasting no time. You understand me? You good though, right? Everything straight with you? You said you good?
Yeah, I'm good. You know, can't complain. Got football today, chilling. You know what I mean?
All right, man. Well, you got football. You got football. You know what I mean? We got some sports to talk about, so we're gonna go ahead and get busy. You understand? As I mentioned, man, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button so y'all can be up to date with all things Under the Lights. For the viewers, tell a friend to tell a friend. You understand? But anyway, last night, Luka Doncic'c played his first game against the Dallas Mavericks since the trade. You feel what I'm saying? That was his fifth game with the Lakers. And Luka Doncic, you know, as we all know, he's a dog. You feel me? He's a dog. You know what I mean? At what he does. You know what I'm saying? Went out there, 19 points, 15 rebounds, 12 assists in the game, and the Lakers won 107-99 in LA. Now, granted, we know the bigs wasn't playing with things like that. You know what I mean? But for Dallas, you know what I mean? Were you impressed with Luka Doncic's first performance against the Dallas Mavericks? I mean, 19, 15, and 12, you know what I mean? For Luka, you know what I mean? That's an off night. You know what I mean? Because we see Luka for 35, 15, and 12, or 28, things like that. Not saying it's not good. You know what I mean? It's a very good performance. You feel what I'm saying? But I mean, we've seen this before from Luka. This is nothing new. You feel what I'm saying? Anybody else, 19, 15, and 12, you're going to be jumping up and down out your seat like, oh, my God, like somebody of lesser talent, lesser skill than Luka. You feel me? You're going to be, oh, my God, jumping out your seat. You know what I mean? But I think the things that had me, you know what I mean, like, oh, my God, was just, like, it's just the passing, like the no-look passes and stuff like that he always does. I always mention, you know what I mean, before, like how he fool the defense, looking to the left, pass right, looking to the right, pass left, whatever the case may be, you feel me? So it's like, you know, we've seen that before, seen him perform like this, so it's not nothing new. So I'm not going to sit up and say I'm just, like, overly impressed with it. You know what I mean? I've seen it. You know what I mean? But that's not to say it wasn't a really good performance, but overly impressed? Nah, I mean, because I've seen it before. I think the real star last night, to me, in my eyes, was LeBron. I know Luka had the triple-double, but LeBron had the 27, fourth quarter playing, things like that, getting up and down the floor. 27 and 12, had 3 assists. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, congrats to Luka on his triple-double. He had, I think this is like his 81st triple-double or some shit, and he's the third player in the NBA history behind LeBron James and Russell Westbrook to have a triple-double against all 30 NBA teams. So that's a really good feat, you feel what I'm saying? But I wasn't overly impressed, but it was a really good performance, you feel me? I know the emotions was running high. I like how he was, taking them big shots. I like how he was looking at the bench, at the Dallas Mavericks bench, yelling and screaming and stuff like that. You feel me? So I like the energy. I like all of that shit, man. So yeah, real good performance, but I'm not overly impressed with it because this is Luka. We've seen greatness even better than this before on a regular basis. So real good performance though, but not overly impressed.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. It was he had a difficult shooting night. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I thought he had some possessions where he was playing good deep, but I think there was a lot of possessions where there's some possessions also where he was just getting beat easily. I know it's difficult to stay in front of Kyrie, and they were trying to pick on him in some moments. But he had a difficult shooting night that night. But his floor game was good, right?
Yep.
Like, we have to admit his floor game was good. I thought LeBron was playing well off the ball, knowing certain spots when to affect the game. I think that was good on the Lakers. And now I think the Lakers now they're a bit more stagnant. To be fair, it's a lot of give the ball to Luka, and let him let him work, like getting in those 1v1 situations, or you're posting him up in certain situations. And I think like that, as I said, I think that in the playoffs will bode well for you. But he creates so much. He creates so many open looks for you guys, right? So even though the ball movement and all that is not there were certain moments where there was ball movement, but he generates open looks. Like it's impressive. You know what I mean? Like I think throughout his tenure in the NBA, he's always had even though they've had this type of offense in Dallas, they've always had a great offense with Luka. So Luka, even though if this is what they're going to do with the Lakers, I feel that they're still going to be one of the better offensive teams in the league. But particularly in that game, I thought he had a good floor game. He didn't shoot the ball well, but he had a good floor game. Obviously playing against your old team and being why they traded you, like we understand all those things, and those things and nerves, not like nerves, and you don't want to say like he's nervous, but you understand what I'm saying. There's like a level of just like I need to like do well against this. I need to do well against him. I need to do well against him. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna make you feel, why I'm gonna make you rethink why you traded me. That's basically what you're saying.
Yeah. And so we understand that, you know what I mean? But I think that he did well for those circumstances. He impacted the game on the boards, he impacted the game in his floor game, getting players open shots. And scoring when needed. I feel like he was getting to certain spots, and I feel like in those spots, more than likely, he's going to end up scoring the basketball, or you have a higher chance of scoring the basketball because he was getting into the paint really easily. He was getting to his shots really easily. So you have, I thought that if you were to say like his last game was like an A, I would say this game was maybe like for Luka, even though it was maybe a C plus. You know what I mean?
Is that because of like is that like because of the shooting night? If he was a little more efficient, would it be higher?
Yeah. He's a lot more efficient, to be fair. And then also I have to play on the defensive side of the ball where it was like 50-50. There was moments where he was a pylon out there, and there was moments where he did stay in front of his man and shuffle his feet. But I don't expect Luka to be a great defender. You know what I mean? I expect Luka's a 5-time All-NBA the way he is. you feel what I'm saying? So it ain't like he's some bum out there. He's producing so much on the offensive side of the ball. That's why you're able to be like, okay, some defensive moments we're gonna live with. But the Lakers, I felt like they could have probably blew them out, this team, because they were undermanned, obviously. And it was just Kyrie putting on a show in terms of something. Like, he didn't shoot the ball great, but he was definitely out there balling. And so the team he was galvanizing his teammates. You know what I'm saying? Even though I would say he doesn't really get players involved, he's more just a scorer. That's pretty much what he does. But I think that it wasn't like a great win for the Lakers. But for Luka's first performance against the Mavericks, I would say it's a C+ game. It's a C+ game. I wouldn't put any higher. So.
And I'm with you. You know what I mean? It wasn't a great win because, as you mentioned, you know what I mean, we know, like I said in the beginning, no AD, no Gafford, no Lively. Those are the guys that are in the middle. They the bigs. AD can stretch the floor, can play post up and all of that good shit too. You feel me? So I mean, it wasn't a great win, but what I'm glad that they didn't lose, even though they blew a 16-point lead. You feel me? And got it cut down to 1 at the end of the day. The Mavericks were never able to get in front. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm glad they was able to close that game out and extend that lead some a little bit more. You know what I mean? But it wasn't a great win, but I'm glad they got the win though. You feel what I'm saying? But that just goes.
I'm still worried about. Oh, you want to say something?
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The one thing I'm worried about with your team is that, like, I know the big situation that you was talking about, right? I know the big situation what you was talking about, but
right.
I think there's moments when you guys look like you're a great defensive team, but I feel like you guys it was too easy to score on y'all at moments.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that was against an undermanned team, and that was playing small. You know what I mean? PJ Washington was the biggest guy on the floor, and I would hope that's not going to be like your downfall. You know what I mean? Your downfall, because we know I think there's going to be moments because you guys are going to have to do schemes in terms, because if you guys don't have the size, you have to use schemes in order to mitigate that size. You know what I mean? And I think with JJ Redick as your coach, I feel like he's been predominantly doing well, and we have to give him credit where it's due. He's one of the better coaches this year in the NBA. Yep. So I just have a hard time just trying to, we want to watch some, we got to get some more games in, because they did have bumps on the road too. You know what I'm saying? Let's not act like it's been a smooth sailing. So that's just the one thing I'm worried about on the defensive side of the ball, even though I know things slow up in the playoffs. But if Luka can put effort in the defensive side of the ball, and you guys don't get punished with your size, similar to my team, then it can go. But if a team really is rebound the basketball well, if a team is, and you guys aren't shooting the ball as of efficiently, then things can go sideways. But with Luka, you stand a big chance.
I'm more. I think some of it, like when I'm watching the game last night, is like some of that stuff is just like you're not communicating. You know what I'm saying? Like backdoor here, you know what I'm saying? And things like that. You know, I think it's with some more communication. You know what I mean? I think it'll be better. You know what I'm saying? I see, obviously, if you get Luka one-on-one with somebody, you know what I mean? I see him trapping. They was trapping Kyrie last night and things like that. And so you're going to have to do that type of shit. But as far as like, the little layups and all of that, a lot of that stuff could be taken care of with just better communication. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with that. But we mentioned this not being necessarily like a great win, you know what I'm saying? Being that, they don't have AD, they don't have Gafford, they don't have Lively, you know what I'm saying? And listen, here's another thing too. I know they don't have Lively and Gafford, you know what I'm saying? But do you think they'll be the same without Luka? You know what I mean? I think we look at, when we say that, I know defensively. I know that. I get that. You feel me? But I'm just saying, like, when we look at them, we already know defense and rebounds and shit, but it's like, we look at the lives and all of that shit too, right? Man, that's Luka. That's a lot of Luka too. And as good as Kyrie is, you know what I mean? Is he going to control it like that? So I think we looking at them as like, you know what I mean? Oh, man, with Luka, they was this. You know what I'm saying? So it could look a whole lot different. Maybe it don't look as dangerous, but at the end of the day, they are not there. You know what I mean? Even when they were there, even while they're not there, you know what I'm saying? The Lakers had a 16-point lead, but it was all washed away. You know what I'm saying? Got cut down to 1, even though they didn't take the lead. But this just let you, does this in your brain, you know what I mean? Does this say to you like, man, they cut this lead down to 1. They was down 16 and they kept fighting. You know what I'm saying? Man, does this how dangerous are the Mavs when they fully healthy? So when they got Kyrie and they got Anthony Davis, they got Gafford, they got Lively, how dangerous do you think the Dallas Mavericks are? And what I mean by that is like, are they NBA Finals dangerous? Are they Western Conference Finals dangerous or what?
I mean, the thing is, a lot of people I've been seeing, they think that the Dallas Mavericks with those players, they're finals bound. Like they're Western Conference Finals. Like they're one of the most dangerous teams in the Western Conference.
Okay.
They have good pieces. They do have good pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to try and be overanalyze nothing crazy like that. I want to just try and be as simplistic as possible.
Yeah.
I think they are dangerous. However, I don't think they're as dangerous as what people are making them seem.
Okay.
They're making it seem as if this team is one of the best teams in the Western Conference with AD and adding AD. However, they might get better defensively in certain areas, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think they're better offensively at all. Like at all. I think you lose too much when it comes to Luka. Luka was controlling games during this playoff run, right? Luka was the best player offensively on that finals run. And I'm not sure if you say you put Kyrie in that mold, in that, because Kyrie's also smaller, right? Like, you know, as the game slows down, you put bigger guys on players, it gets tough. You've seen it. It's not like Kyrie was out there in Boston doing his thing. He was out there in Boston. He's getting locked up too. Let's be very clear. People kind of tend to think like Luka was the only person that had a bad finals in terms of his defensive side of the ball. Kyrie didn't show up in the finals. Let's be very clear.
Yeah.
Let's be very clear. And if you think that this is going to be he's going to be able to lead this team the same way that Luka did, you have another thing coming. I don't think so. Right now, you're on the backs of, you're hoping that with the bigs that you guys can go extremely big, can rebound the ball, can play defensive basketball, and hope that can lead you to the way, you know what I mean, to lead you to a finals appearance. Because I don't think if you just say Kyrie's going to be able to do the same thing that Luka did to carry this team, I don't think so. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't think they're as dangerous as what people think they are. I think they're maybe, depending who they get, second round knockout.
For me, bro,
or maybe even a first round, because if they even get to bro, we don't even know if they're gonna make it to the playoffs.
Hey,
I mean, we don't know. We don't know if they're gonna make it into the playoffs.
I look at it like this. I think they more so dangerous defensively than offensively, because we know Luka was quarterbacking his team. You feel what I'm saying? Luka was playing quarterback on this motherfucker. You know what I mean? He was throwing the ball and putting it in the bucket. You feel what I'm saying? And rebounding as well. And without him, because like you mentioned, Kyrie not showing up, we could go to the previous round before that on the way to the finals against Minnesota, when he had 3 games of 14 points, 9 points, and 9 points. You feel what I'm saying? And this is Luka just carrying the team like we know he can do, carrying the team, putting them over the edge. You got to think, this is AD and Kyrie, 2 guys, very good, very talented, but they've never been the guy to get it done. AD didn't get it done in New Orleans. Not even how deep did he go? You feel in the playoffs? And we know with Kyrie, his success is majority with LeBron James. We've seen his previous destinations. You know what I mean? And it didn't go as planned. You feel what I'm saying? His success came with LeBron James. These are 2 guys that we have not seen do it. So we got 2 guys that have never been, they've been the guy, but they haven't been able to do it. So now it's like you got both of those guys together. You know what I'm saying? Who gets it done? You know what I mean? Who does? Versus you got a Luka and a LeBron. They both have been the guy to get it done. You know what I'm saying? Not saying Luka's won a championship, but Dallas got to we know what Dallas is. Dallas got to the finals on the back of Luka. You feel what I'm saying? 5 straight All-NBA teams. 5 straight All-NBA teams. We know what LeBron represents in his career. You feel what I'm saying? So they'll be more dangerous defensively than offensively. You know what I mean? But their offense is not going to be the same because Luka was the engine. He was the engine. You feel what I'm saying? And now the engine is gone. This is not to be. I ain't trying to disrespect Kyrie, but this is the engine, a replacement engine. You went from a Hemi to a base model. Kyrie's not a Hemi. He's not a Hemi. Let's just keep it 100. Luka. If you put him in a Dodge Charger or whatever the case may be, you go to the car lot. You say, "I want a Hemi." He's gonna put you in at 5.7. Kyrie he's a 3.5. That's just what it is. There's no disrespect, but Luka is a Hemi, baby. He may not have all of the athleticism and all of that shit, but it don't matter. He's LeBron without the athleticism. Have I not came out here continuously said that? He's LeBron without the athleticism. If that nigga had athleticism, we would be looking at the white LeBron. That's a fact. You feel what I'm saying? So they'll be dangerous defensively, but being that the engine has diminished down to a 3.5 versus a Hemi 5.7, you know what I'm saying? I don't think they're going to be that dangerous offensively. You know what I'm saying? So Kyrie.
What do you have them as a ceiling? Second round exit, first round exit.
Let's just try to be realistic here. Let me pull up the standings real quick. Let's pull up the stand. Let me pull up the standings real quick. Here we go.
You have OKC.
Yeah, I got you right here. So we got OKC, Memphis, Denver, LA. Let's just say today everything is the 8 teams are in. You feel me? And let's just say, they get the 8th. I mean, they get the 8th spot. Golden State moves up to 7, whatever the case may be, right? So if they get the 8th spot, they'll have OKC. Bro, I mean, they can go home in the first round. That's a fact. Because they'll be a threat defensively more so but OKC is the number 1 defensive rated team in the league. Yep. And they go out there and get buckets. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Buckets. So, I mean, Klay is not what he used to be. Kyrie has never been a defender. I'm talking about Klay defensively. You know what I mean? He can't move as fast. He still got some defense, but he ain't clamping nobody up no more. You feel what I'm saying? Shea gonna have a field day with that. Them young boys out there in OKC, dog. You understand what I'm saying? They can spread the floor and all of that. You know what I mean? They can go home in the first round. Now, if they run into I just don't look at Memphis like that, bro. I think they can go out there and get Memphis. I could be wrong, but I think they could get Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Any other team, 3, 4, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they can get Houston up out of there because they so young. But other than that, they can go home. So
I don't know if they want to play Houston, bro. Houston is gritty, bro.
Hey, listen, they are. Bro. Hey, listen. I'm just talking about maybe they could get Houston up out of there because they're young. Maybe so, but maybe not. You know what I mean? Either way, bro, I don't even see them as a Western Conference Finals team. You know what I mean? Their ceiling to me is the second round. You know, that's the ceiling. After that, it's over with.
It's over with. The ceiling is the second round because depending on who they play, they can be out first round 100%.
That's a fact. All right, sticking with the NBA, man. So, okay, look, Jayson Tatum. They was asking Jayson Tatum about, the respect and things like that. And Jayson Tatum was saying, no, he feel that he doesn't get the respect he deserves. He said, no, if you took the name and the face away from all his accomplishments, you're just like, man, this is what this player accomplished at 26 years old. People would talk about me a lot differently. You feel what I'm saying? So, Jordan, I want to hear from you, bro. You know what I mean? I want to hear from you so bad. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel that, Jayson Tatum doesn't get the credit or the respect that he deserves?
I think there's some part of it. Yeah, he doesn't, to be fair,
Okay.
To some degree he doesn't, because at 26 years old, he's a champion. He's been to 2 finals appearances. Am I wrong? 2 finals appearances. This is off the top of the dome.
Yep.
He's been to about 4 conference championships. Is it? He's an all-NBA player. He's plays on the defensive side of the basketball as well. He averages about 25 to 30 a game, in between that range, probably for his career. If you were to tell me in his first, how many seasons now? Is it 7?
This is his 8th year.
8 seasons.
This would be his 8th at the end of this year. Came in 2017.
That he's been to 2 finals. He's won a championship. He's an all-NBA performer. He's been to 4 conference finals at 26 years old. If you were to put somebody else's name on it, I believe if you were to put it up, if we had a blind resume I believe some people would be like, oh yeah, that player should get more, whatever. But then that's why people say that's why you watch the game, right? And when you watch the game, I feel that the reason why is because there's certain moments in the games where similar, like Andrew Wiggins being in his shorts the whole time. But the thing is, everyone has those moments, though.
Mm-hmm.
I think every player has those moments where everything is not just gravy. And when you get to the finals, and everyone's had those moments. LeBron, Steph, Magic Johnson, we can name it all the way down the board. All the way down the board from a whole bunch of players in the history of the league. So I don't want to just put that on him and say, oh, you had that. Nah, I feel that, yeah, for sure. He's definitely a player that has been a bit disrespected. And I think that he's right in this case. Now I'm gonna let you go, and then I'm gonna come back because I'm sure you're probably gonna go the opposite side of this. So I want to hear what you have to say, and then we can start the debate. You know what I mean?
Okay.
On this topic.
Okay. So you said, everybody's had these moments and things like that. But the thing is, this was man to man. Golden State wasn't running those zone to shut down them. You can't do that. They got too many shooters. This is man to man. Wiggins, you got that. You got that. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't never seen LeBron, somebody man to man, do that. I ain't never seen nobody, Kobe Bryant, man to man, do that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's my little rebuttal to that part right there. But I'm just gonna give you my reason as to why. I can't speak for everybody else, you know what I'm saying? But I'm giving you my reasons. You feel what I'm saying? Why I think he don't think he gets the credit he deserves from others, from people, whatever the case may be. But I know me for sure.
Okay.
So so from the time Jayson Tatum came into the league, dog, he's been fed with a silver spoon. He has not had to eat with his hands. And I've said this before. And what I mean by that is, like, he's never been in a role to where he's had to carry the organization. You feel what I mean? So that way he's never been in a Kevin Garnett, LeBron, Pat Ewing, Charles Barkley, type of mold like that, to where he has to carry the organization. He's been fed with a silver spoon. You came in with veteran players. Jaylen Brown was also there. Marcus Smart, Al Horford, Marcus Morris, and all of them boys. As a rookie, you had a veteran squad and veteran players, and it was a really good basketball team. I'm not saying Jayson Tatum is not a good player. I have never said that, ever. Okay. I just think some people like to rank him is just way too high for me. Now, he's been fed with a silver spoon, has always had talent around him every year. So now we get to the 22 finals. You know what I mean? You mentioned he choked in that finals. That was a man-to-man job. That was Andrew Wiggins. Go clamp that up, because if you don't clamp that up, we're going to lose this series if he's allowed to go off. You feel what I'm saying? And he did that. And then that finals, dog, he had Marcus Smart, defensive player of the year, 6th man of the year, Malcolm Brogdon, 2nd team all defense, Derek White. He had himself Jayson Tatum. Then Jaylen Brown was also 2nd team all NBA. Al Horford was there. You know what I mean? They had a squad, bro. Had a fucking squad. He didn't get it done. You feel what I'm saying? Then you go to the next year after that, the 2023 finals. Bro, he choked again. This is Miami, who went up 3-0. Miami got more undrafted players on their team than the damn G League, and they got fucking ran. There was absolutely no problem. They had absolutely no business being up 3-0 against the Boston Celtics. The Miami Heat went in there and beat them with physicality and mental toughness. You feel what I'm saying? Physical and mental toughness is how they beat the Boston Celtics. I have always said the Boston Celtics don't like physicality. They don't like nobody to get up in them shorts, because that's when their game is knocked off. They can't shoot a bunch of threes when you up in them shorts. Their game is threes. They shoot a bunch of threes, but they also they shoot the most threes and they make the most threes. I know at least they did last year. You feel what I'm saying? Had the highest percentage and all of that shit. They got everything all around the board, right? So boom. After 2023, they fucked that up, and then they re-up again. They get to keep their team. They get to keep that team, and on top of that, boom, you get Drew Holiday and you get Kristaps Porzingis, who plugged in. We know what Drew Holiday represents. Drew Holiday could go on any team and plug in well because he doesn't have to have the ball. The offense is not ran through him. He is a defender. He can shoot the three, and he can also facilitate. He's already run a championship in Milwaukee. He's solidified as a great basketball player, right? So you also get Porzingis, who they talk about like he's Dirk fucking Nowitzki. I don't know why, but that's just what happens when you go to a team that's already like that, and you can go out there and get some. He's a plug-in guy, you ask me. We've seen Porzingis throughout his career. He's not lifting no team nowhere. He's a guy that has to be on a cold team in order to get that the so-called, the notoriety like he's getting and shit now. So when they like to say, last year people were saying, oh, without Jokic, man. I mean, not Jokic, without Porzingis, they can't win the NBA title. They gotta have him. Like, well, damn. What you mean to tell me with Tatum, Brown, Drew Holiday, Derek White, Horford, and all them boys that you got, you can't win a title? Y'all cold already. Y'all was 30-5 without Porzingis, but you can't win. He's not needed for them to win the fucking title, bro. It's just not. That's just me. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, then last season, you know what I mean? You even said this. On their way to the finals, every team they played was fucking hurt. Every team that they played was hurt. You said it yourself, and so did I. So you had a cakewalk to the fucking finals. And then when you get to the finals, you got the Mavs that went on that miraculous run. And I compared that run to LeBron in 2007 when they beat the Pistons and went on to they had no business in the finals. So what happened is that Luka went on, he went in God mode, you know what I'm saying? And they went to the finals. But what happens is you're going to meet a team that you're just not way better than because you don't belong there in the first place, a la Cleveland versus the Spurs back in the day. And now Dallas versus the Boston Celtics. So they got the dub, you feel me? Then we can go down to the fucking Olympics. Everybody wanted to talk about, oh, how could you not play him? He's all NBA. He's this, he's that. Jayson Tatum had ample opportunity, bro, out there on the floor to go out there and get money in the Olympics. He was missing everything. He was missing layups, mid-range, threes. He was building a house out there in Paris. That's what he was doing. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear, why could you not do? Steve Kerr knew what he was doing. I said before, in those Olympics, the further it got down, it was killers needed. It was killers needed. And Jayson Tatum did not fit the description of a killer. He's a good guy. He ain't a killer like that. Can he get some money with all them players in Boston and shit on a night? Yeah, cool. Y'all, when this y'all team versus everybody else, yeah, y'all loaded. But look at the Olympics. You can't even get no money. You feel what I'm saying? So Steve Kerr know what he was doing. This nigga didn't even win Finals MVP, bro. He didn't win Finals MVP. His points per game dropped. I'm just saying, you're supposed to be the best. I'm just giving you all of my reasons, dog. You know what I mean? Your points dropped. He's not he's a facilitator. You're not known as a natural facilitator. You got your name for scoring and getting buckets or whatever the case may be. That's what you got. You was building a house out there in Boston and in Dallas, nigga. That's why Jaylen Brown got the fucking Finals MVP. When he was missing and breaking everything, Jaylen Brown was keeping them boys afloat and other players as well. You feel me? But Jaylen Brown is attack. And he was doing that. You know what I mean? How many times have I come here and talked about him standing around in the fourth quarter? I'm sitting my little brother videos of Jayson Tatum standing in the fourth quarter. I will walk up to the TV with my phone and look. What is he doing? Look. Why is he watching? Look. You know what I mean? Multiple times. You understand what I'm saying? I know he's an all-star. Jordan, I'm not big on niggas making an all-star team. How many times have you seen niggas on an all-star team but you wouldn't even have on your team? How many times? I got one better for you. So Jonas Ilgauskas, he made the all-star team the year before LeBron James got there. He was 17 points a game. And just as how many points he averaged, that's how many games they won. 17. So I wonder how many games they had won by the time all-star break came. And he was the all-star. Stop it. I don't put a lot of stock in that. You understand what I'm saying? So, bro, he made 3 All-NBA teams. Cool. 4. Congratulations. 4. 3. I'm talking about 3 on the first team. You feel what I'm saying? Congratulations.
Well, I mean, you got to, but the reason why you said it 4 because it's top 15 players, right? So we got
cool. Let me finish though. In this era right now, we're looking at 2 guys that's old, like LeBron and Kevin Durant. I don't think if they was a little younger, he ain't getting that. You feel what I'm saying? He's been in the MVP conversation. He hasn't won one in this era. them dogs from the greatest era of all time. Kobe ain't here. KG ain't here. D Rose is gone. Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, they gone. He ain't even won one yet. You feel what I'm saying? So, look, bro, listen. You think he was going to win one back then? Absolutely not. So I don't think Jayson Tatum is a bad player. I think he's really good. But I don't think without all of the shit that he got around him, I don't think they would be that. And that's just my opinion. That's just his game is step back threes and drive to the rim, you know what I mean, try to get a foul, whatever the case may be. I just don't see it. Sorry. I know he think he Kobe and shit like that. Just like when he was in the finals against y'all, he wanted to keep shooting. He texting Kobe and shit. You're not Kobe. That's not your game. That's your game. That's not what you do. You feel what I'm saying? So I just feel if he didn't have all of that around him, you know what I'm saying? If he didn't have a silver spoon, my nigga, he wouldn't have as much success as he has. So that's my opinion. You may think otherwise, and that's fine. But I'm standing on what I said, man. So it is what it is, bro.
Listen, the only pushback I will have on that one is I feel that we tend to do this thing where if players have a team, most NBA champions, they usually have damn well good teams, bro. Like really good teams. You know what I mean? And it's no different
This is what I'm saying, though, Jordan. This is what I'm saying. Go ahead.
No, speak your thing so I can think. Speak your thing.
This is what I'm saying. Go. Boston is a loaded team right now. Nobody in the league, when you look at the 2000s and the 2010s and teams that everybody was like that. You couldn't pick one team to say, oh, they just clear cut way better. You couldn't do that. You couldn't even do it with Miami because they was underdogs against the Spurs and shit. They was underdogs, bro. Spurs was cold. Everybody had cold teams. Boston is a team right now. They got that. What did I say? I said they was like remember I said last year, like they like the 49ers, bro. They got they got all pros everywhere. They loaded. If it's one team that can sustain an injury and still go to the finals and win some shit, it's the Boston Celtics because they're loaded. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't teams out here that's just as loaded as Boston. That's all. So that's what I'm saying. Like that's just me. That's just me. Keep going. Go ahead.
Yeah, but so what I'm saying, I mean, I don't want to say about back in it because I have a different recollection of back then, and I think that teams were loaded back then too. It's just that's just I think the teams were loaded, and at least there was teams where it was like this team is going to the finals, bro. Like everyone knew that this team was getting to the finals, or if we just talking about Miami and then we have the Golden State era with the Cleveland times, even though LeBron James' teams weren't, the one time wasn't as powerful or as stacked as, but he had that stranglehold on the Eastern Conference in that year. But what I'm saying is I feel that everyone has a team, and most teams that are good, even great, have amazing players on it. Jayson Tatum came in the league and Jaylen Brown came into the league. Jaylen Brown wasn't the Jaylen Brown that he is now. Jaylen Brown, and remember, when Jayson Tatum, I would assume. When Jayson Tatum came in the league, it wasn't his fault that he became what so-called the best player on his team right away. Like that you have to give credit to that as well, because it's not just about him. I wouldn't say he was the best player, but I'm not
arguing what his stature was on his team. I'm not arguing that.
What I'm saying is that's fine. What I'm saying is that everybody has a good team. Usually that is one of the better teams in the league. You don't just have a bad team. So I'm not going to dock him for having a good team. You know what I mean? I'm not going to dock him. You still have to get the job done. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, he's been at least getting to the conference finals, if not the finals, in damn near most of his career.
He should.
And this is why not with the teams that he have. Reason is because we've seen in the history of the NBA, just because you have a good team does not guarantee you a chance to get to the finals or even go to the conference finals. Teams lose all the time, bro. They lose all the time, bro. All the time. This is not a thing where it's not sometimes, all the time. And what?
Go ahead, keep going.
With him specifically, it's not like he out there doing nothing, bro. He's out there putting up numbers, bro. It's not like he ain't putting up no bullshit. He out there putting up numbers.
Never said he
So
wasn't.
I'm not gonna sit there. If a dude is out, if a dude out there not putting up numbers or he's struggling, then the next part is just because you get locked down, that doesn't mean you're less of a player. Or if he got locked down by Wiggins in a finals, and if it's 1v1, that doesn't mean you're less of a player. If you get locked down in a certain situation, it is what it is. Some teams have good game plans because it's not just 1v1 when it comes to basketball. That's number one. If they're leaving Jaylen Brown a bit open, they're allowing like I watched that game tenfold, and I know exactly how that played out. It wasn't just that, but even if that were the case, bro, there's other people that are struggling in a zone offense. Like what we're talking about. So if we're talking about him and he's doing one of the better defending players in the league, which is Andrew Wiggins, who's the same length as him, who also has guys like Gary Payton out there, also guys like Andre Iguodala out there. I'm not going to sit there and act like, and Draymond Green out there. I'm not just going to act like, him getting shut down is, that's the it-all end-all. Nah, bro. Not for me. All I'm saying is I think there's reasons I think that in his specific case of what he's saying about getting he doesn't get the necessary credit. I believe if you were to put a blind resume up and put the things here, you would be like, oh, okay. Yeah. That player he's top. 4 all-time NBA, bro, in his 8 years. 4 all-time NBA. I'm not talking about all-star, 4-time all-NBA. That's what we talking about here? What we talking about? 4 conference championships, two finals appearances, bro, by the age of 27?
Mm-hmm. How many small forwards is there in the league that he really has to battle against?
It's front court players now.
I'm just asking.
It's centers and forwards. So it's not just battling against just the forwards, baby.
We're
talking about centers and things. So that means you have to put Jokic, Joel Embiid. You have to put all those big guys in there.
They've already made it. They're centers. They're centers.
LeBron, KD. Yeah. You're talking about all of them now. It's not just a little bit.
Yeah.
You're talking about all of them.
These accolades you run off, you know what I mean? LeBron and Luka Doncic'c, you know what I mean? Without all of that around them, we're doing things like this. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying he just got a lot more to work with than everybody else. And I think this is where most of his success is coming from at an early age because he's been fed with a silver spoon. So fault doesn't matter when I'm explaining what he's been dealt with. That Boston's doing a good job. I'm just saying he got a whole lot more. Who comes into the league with teams like this? Who? Tim Duncan? That's about it. Magic Johnson? You get Magic Johnson. Yeah. The list ain't long. It ain't long. So he's one of the ones that's been fed with a silver spoon, bro. That's all. I ain't back. I'm not.
You think that he came in with one? His team was good. His team wasn't like that, bro. His team was good. It wasn't like his team was amazing. Boston wasn't like, Boston's that team. No,
Boston was a really good basketball team that year, dog. They had veteran players. They went to the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm not saying Jayson Tatum did contribute because obviously he can. I'm just saying I think the credit that he's looking for is the reasons that I ran down. That's why. That's what I feel. That's why. So that's just me, dog. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Well, you think he'd have all of this? You know what I mean? If his team wasn't loaded like this, you know what I'm saying? I don't think so. He wouldn't have went to the finals at all, if you ask me. Not even to the Eastern Conference Finals because they keep rearing up. They was rearing up these squads and it wasn't getting it done. Boom, then you got to get you super loaded. Now you get it done. Like I'm cool. Nah, hell no. So I don't think this is me, bro. I don't think he's way up here where he think he should be. That's just my opinion. So I don't know.
I don't think that team was that, like, especially they had Kyrie, and then Kyrie, they went further without Kyrie.
Yeah, like, I don't listen. But Kyrie, listen, when Kyrie is, to me, when I told my little brother, when Kyrie was there, it was the Kyrie Irving show. It wasn't the Boston Cell, it was the Kyrie Irving show. You feel what I'm saying? So when he was out there talking about they ain't want to listen, he pointing fingers and throwing people up under the bus. That whole situation didn't work. I don't think Kyrie's at that moment, he's not a leader. He just wasn't a leader. They were better off without him. That's all. With that situation, they were better off without him, to me.
Yeah, well, I mean, that goes to credit for Jayson Tatum and that team. You know what I mean?
No, it doesn't, because I don't think Kyrie, Kyrie been multiple places.
Why would it not, though? Why would it not?
Because, okay, look, what did Kyrie do for Brooklyn?
I mean, they almost beat.
I didn't. No. Almost.
He didn't do anything.
No.
I mean, they didn't do anything. They got knocked out.
Okay, and he got shipped up out of Boston.
Yeah.
And look at this playoff run. You already had your thoughts on Kyrie Irving about what he's not. Yeah. He's getting so much praise off the 2016 off that one shot. He's not really. He's a talented player. You know what I mean? But to sit up here and say, "Oh, without him, they did." He's better off without him. He didn't fit that. I'm sorry. He didn't do nothing in Brooklyn. Struggled last year. Didn't do nothing in Boston. Didn't do nothing before. Cleveland.
You're not letting me. What I'm saying is, you add a Kyrie with a team that is a young team and they're better players, are younger players, and then without him, and they go far anyway without him. That gives credit to the players that were on the team. That has to go credit to Jayson Tatum. Can't go against him.
Okay, well, that
doesn't go against him.
Okay, well,
especially being that young of a player.
Okay, look, well, to me, that just because I've been saying Kyrie was not the player to lead, and he's never led anybody in any situation. You feel what I'm saying? So I didn't think Kyrie was on that level anyway. So that's why I can't just say, oh, all the credit go to no, because he didn't do that when he went elsewhere either. So who was he helping out?
I'm not saying all the credit, but he was definitely would help them out. But clearly
he was
not there.
He wasn't.
Well, clearly when he was not there, when he was hurt or whatever,
he was when he was healthy.
Jayson Tatum was what? What was he, a sophomore? Or was he a sophomore season?
Listen, sophomore or not, bro. Kyrie Irving is not the guy. I ain't got nothing to say about the situation. You know what I mean? I'm pretty much at where I'm at. I'm standing on what I said. So, hey, I think those what I mentioned. I think those are the reasons why. You know what I'm saying? He feel he don't get the credit he deserves. So, it is what it is. All right. So, I was scrolling up Instagram, right, and I seen something, and it was from Anthony Davis being on a podcast. You know what I mean? And what Anthony Davis has said was that when he was in New Orleans for that 2017-18 year, when it was him, Boogie, Rondo, Drew Holiday, who was it? Him, Boogie, Rondo, Drew Holiday, Anthony Davis, and Etuan Moore, the starting lineup. He said that he know for sure that they was winning the championship that year. And we know 2017-2018, that's when, you know, the Golden State Warriors, Steph, talk about stacked team. Steph, Clay, Draymond, Iggy, Livingston, KD, you know what I mean? Man, just Hall of Famers everywhere, you feel me? But he says he knows for a fucking fact, that they were winning the championship that year. So do you believe that they could have took down your 2017-2018 Warriors and go win the NBA title? And even if they don't win the NBA title, do you think they was going to be able to take down y'all? Talk to me.
The 2017 with the Boogie Cousins in there.
Yeah, Boogie Cousins, Anthony Davis, Etuan Moore, Drew Holiday, Rajon Rondo.
They had a good team. To be fair, they had a good team. They would have caused maybe a bit of problem because of their size. You know what I mean? Let's just be realistic with their size. But come on now, what are we talking about here, baby? Really? What are we talking about?
Yeah.
What are we talking about? It's too much firepower on that side, man. It's too much firepower on that side. What Boogie gonna be? Boogie's gonna have to be running off, bro. Boogie's gonna be really. They're gonna have to pick and choose what's gonna happen. They could definitely dominate in certain areas because they, you know, in the paint area, you know what I'm saying. Maybe rebound the basketball, but that team that we have is one of the best defensive teams in the league, if not one. Yeah, a top 2 or top 3 defensive team in the league, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the most lethal offenses ever.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So there's going to be a lot of, if you're talking about matchups, then realistically, that's why you don't just go on when you put names. Style of play matters. How the Warriors play and who is on the team for that style of play against the style of play with Boogie and Anthony Davis, where they was playing more in the paint. You know what I mean? And they were going 2 bigs, right? They were basically 2 centers, like a center and a power forward, which was a lot of problems, to be fair. Which a lot of problems. Then you had Drew Holiday out there. You had Rondo, who was a non-shooter out there. You know what I'm saying? And then you have Who was the next guy? Was it, you said the starting lineup was Etwan Moore or something like that?
Rondo, Drew Holiday, Etwan Moore, AD, and Boogie.
Yeah, like first off, that's the size on the wing area. You're talking about the size over on that side. We have 6'8" with Clay. And then you have a 7 foot with KD. You know what I mean? And then you add in Iguodala if we're going small, and then you have Draymond Green, or you want to pop in who was it? Was it Zaza or JaVale McGee or whoever the case may be? But there's too much of mismatches on the offensive side of the ball on our team. And the style of play is going to have Boogie and them running around like they're running a track meet, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going to be running Olympics. No, they would not beat the team. I would say I'd maybe give them a game or two, but they wouldn't beat this team. This is one of the best teams ever. They went 16-1 that year. They went 16-1, bro.
Well, you said this is one of the best teams ever. They rated this team the #1 basketball team of all time. You feel me? And with the firepower, that's like I said, bro. It was no mystery. There was no mystique. Everybody knew who was gonna win the finals. Niggas wasn't betting on who was gonna win the finals. They was betting on how many games it was gonna be. You know what I mean? Like you add Kevin Durant on top of what Golden State already had. Like this Pelicans team, my opinion, you know what I'm saying, would have trouble with the Warriors without Kevin Durant. Then you added Kevin Durant in there. It would be a physical matchup. You know what I'm saying? Because you got two guys that can go in the paint. Y'all might get out rebounded every night.
We swept them the first time, 2015, bro. We swept them.
Well, listen, Boogie wasn't there, bro. We talking about a totally.
But I'm saying if you're saying with them, like we are already a completely better team with Boogie.
Yeah. Right. For sure. I can't look at 2015. I don't care about that. We talking about 2017, 18 with Boogie. You feel me? But even still, you know what I mean? It would be a physical matchup down in the paint. You're gonna have Draymond. He gonna have so many texts because him and Boogie gonna get into it. You know what I mean? AD says, y'all was too small. Draymond can only guard one of y'all. You feel what I'm saying? And listen, there's nobody that could guard back then. You know what I mean? In y'all team that could guard AD or Boogie. So if Draymond's on AD, whoever's guarding Boogie, you're getting cooked with the ball. And if he got the ball in his hands, you know what I'm saying? You're getting cooked. But the thing is, I don't think they have enough offense elsewhere, you know what I mean, to go up because to match y'all shit, because y'all shoot a bunch of threes and y'all made a lot of threes. You got two of the greatest shooters ever, you know what I mean? And you want to talk about Kevin Durant as well. He's one of the greatest as well. He's shooting the three balls too. You feel what I'm saying? So I just think it's too much firepower. Like I always said with the Warriors, it would be physical. It would probably go 6 games, maybe 7, who knows? But at the end, it's just too much firepower, bro. They don't have it. You got Rondo. He's not a threat from shooting. You know what I mean? We know Drew Holiday can shoot it a little bit. Etwan Moore, you know what I'm saying? But it's just not enough. It's just not enough offense. They can run all the plays they want to, but your bread and butter, they're gonna have the pick and roll going. It would be times in this series where Pelicans had a double-digit lead. It'd be times in this series where they had a double-digit lead. They got off to a hot start, or maybe they was down. They came back. It'd be a up and down game. I feel like that's what it would be, because if you can rebound the basketball and you can defend the rim and shit like that too, like they can or they could, you know what I mean? It would make it very, very tough. But in the end, do you have enough firepower to stop Steph, who don't need much space, Clay, who I feel like back then didn't need no space at all, Kevin Durant, you know what I mean? Like, if Etwan Moore's on that, I mean, that's a problem. Even for Drew Holiday, he would make it tough. He'd make it very, very tough. But shit, Kevin Durant's 7 feet tall. 7 feet. Steph's not stopping moving. Clay's going to be moving around. So I know I get what AD's saying. You know what I mean? If you look at it like, man, they too small. They can't stop us. But it ain't just y'all two. So if it's y'all two getting buckets, well, it's going to be Steph, Clay, and KD, and Livingston, and Iggy getting buckets too. You feel me? So David West was on the team as well. You know what I mean? And he was inputting shit, giving his input.
No bitch.
No, hell no.
Wrong boy.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he would have even more playing time in that. They look at that. Steve Kerr look at that like, Zaza, you a little too soft. you're a little too soft. You know what I mean? You're a little too soft. I know you know what I mean? You from overseas, you might be a little tough a little bit. You'll get up in somebody's face maybe, but hey, I need a killer down here. David West, you getting more playing time this series. I need you on AD. I need you on Boogie. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So they just had too much firepower, bro. There's only a select few teams, bro. Like I said, in the history of the game, that I would give a chance to beat the 17-18 Warriors. I'm talking about the team that y'all won 2 championships with, both of them teams. That's the 2000 Lakers or what?
Are you talking about the 16-17 Warriors though, or the 17-18 Warriors?
Both.
16-17 Warriors, the one that won 16-1.
Man, both.
The 17-18 Warriors is a bit different.
No, the 17-18 Warriors are a little better, but I'm saying both of them, they still got the same.
No, the 16-17 is better.
Okay. Whichever. Listen, Jordan, does it fucking matter, man? It's basically the same fucking players, bro. It doesn't matter. You don't have to get so technical, so specific, nigga. It's basically the same team. Same team. Maybe with the exception of a couple players, whatever the case may be, but the nucleus is all there. Steph, Clay, Draymond, KD, Livingston, Iggy, those guys, they're there. David West may not have been there, whatever. So what? Those 6 guys right there, those are the de factos of y'all team. Those are the game changers right there. So, and within those 6 players, you got Steph, Clay, Draymond, KD, you know what I'm saying, those are 4 Hall of Famers right there off the rip. You're not even sneezing about it. You feel what I'm saying? First ballot guys on one team at one time. So it's only a few teams that I said that could battle against the Warriors and give them have a chance. And I'm talking 2000 Lakers maybe, because I'm only doing that because of Shaq. You had to go through Shaq, and maybe they can, you know what I mean, he can dominate the paint. Well, I know he will dominate the paint. You know what I mean? You got Kobe out there as well that can make it tough on whoever. He can also get bucket, play both ends of the floor. You got Derek Fisher, who is scrappy. He's one of those guys that will chase Steph Curry around. He'll chase him around. That's his job. That's what he does. He's a scrappy player like that, and make it physical, make it tough on Steph Curry. You feel what I'm saying? Other guys, Ron Harper, you know what I mean, who's long, who's a perimeter defender, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? The 04 Pistons. Because, you know, they match up well. They can switch they can switch damn near everything. You know, you got Rasheed, you got Chauncey, he's big, he can post Steph up. You got Rip Hamilton who moves around just like Steph does. So whoever's guarding Rip Hamilton and whoever Rip Hamilton's guarding, they gonna be some tired motherfuckers. Because they both don't slow down. Steph don't stop moving, Clay don't stop moving, neither does Richard Hamilton. You feel me? So I talked about them being able to make it physical, shit like that. 08 Boston, you know what I'm saying? They can switch everything. They got that dog in them, Paul Pierce, Rondo, KG, you know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe them, 2012 Miami, maybe one of the Spurs teams, but other than that, bro, and I'm talking about they have a chance. I'm not even sure they're not even going to win. You feel what I'm saying? So nobody's beating, to me personally, nobody's beating that team, dog. Nobody. So, no.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone's beating them.
No, there's too much. You can, bro. Unless you tell us
the Lakers have a chance. The Lakers have a chance.
Yeah, they got a chance. Yeah, they got a chance. Yeah,
that's the one that maybe can beat them.
And
because of Shaq.
Spurs. You got Tony Parker. You got Manu. You got Tony Parker. You got maybe 07 Spurs. 2013, 14 Spurs type shit like that. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man.
Not 2013 Spurs. Come on, man. Nah.
I'm just saying, bro. What you about to? None of the Spurs. You about to sweep them? You're not about to sweep the Spurs.
None of the Spurs teams. It's the team that has the chance.
They don't have a chance.
Maybe the Bulls.
No, bro. Listen, bro. Listen. The Bulls getting their ass whooped too. They getting their ass.
No. They have a chance with the Lakers.
Bro, listen.
I ain't talking about no team in the 80s. I ain't talking about no team in the 80s.
No, absolutely not. No. There's not on the Bulls, even with the Lakers, y'all trading 2 for 3. You know what I'm saying? But the Bulls, they don't even have a dominant big man presence. And then you talking about the Bulls, Jordan, who's he guarding? He's about to chase Steph and Clay around the whole time?
I mean, yeah, that's one of his things.
That's going to take away from some of his game. You got Kevin Durant. You know what I mean? The Scottie Pippen out there. I just don't think they have a chance.
Oh yeah, Rodman on him.
Chance. Robin
can defend, brother.
Robin and Draymond gonna be at it. They're gonna be thrown out the game. You know what I'm saying? But Robin and Draymond gonna go at it. You know what I'm saying? But they'll probably put Robin on Kevin Durant, and then have either way, bro. It's gonna be mismatches, dog. It's gonna be mismatches, man. It's just gonna because we ain't playing one-on-one. We playing screen. We doing screen and rolling. We screen and rolling. We run it down. Y'all, let me stop saying we. Y'all screen and rolling, playing running plays. Y'all doing a bunch of shit, and y'all shoot a bunch of threes. Y'all points will outweigh what the Bulls is gonna put up.
Well, I mean,
y'all scoring over 100 points a game. The Bulls was playing games and they was winning games 88 to 79. You feel me? Like, I don't know.
I mean, the errors of the thing obviously is going to play a factor, but like it's I don't
give a fuck what area it was.
The same thing with the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers is going to be 3s for 2s because we took up. It's not like we took a whole bunch of threes. I think we took. Our offense was to the point where we get open threes, we get layups, we get because of our sets.
But you talking about, and I know you said 2s for 3s with the Lakers too. But you talking about a Laker team who has the most dominant player ever in the paint. You feel what I'm saying? So who he's a game changer, and we know what Kobe represents too. You know what I'm saying?
MJ gets to whatever he get. Like he was efficient. 35 a game.
But that's not that's not enough for y'all.
No, I mean Kobe was not efficient. That's not going to be good enough against us, is it?
Maybe, hey bro, maybe not. I already told you, bro. I don't think nobody's beating. It's too much. If you take Kevin Durant off, all right, cool. It's evenly whatever. But with him on the squad, he makes y'all unbeatable. It's not going to happen. So they can talk about
Houston almost did it. So I mean, if you have Houston almost doing it, and we talking about I think the Bulls are gonna have a chance, bro.
Listen. That you know why I don't agree with that, because Houston would make that series. It wasn't number the 3-point contest. The Bulls don't shoot like that. They can't shoot like that.
If you put it in terms like this, then all you have to do is, if we're putting in this era, then more than likely the Bulls are probably going to shoot more threes. Like Jordan's going to take a bit more threes.
Bro, listen.
Coach is going to be taking threes. Yeah,
listen to me.
I'm just saying because it matters about the era. The eras are just going to have to play a part in what rules and what things are they playing by.
Hey, Jordan, listen. I just don't like when people say era shit. You know why? Because this is why. No matter what era you saying, bro, they were not good 3-point shooters. Period. That's just what it was. They wasn't good 3-point. The Bulls. They wasn't Jordan. They wasn't good 3-point shooters. He took threes. So he just wasn't that good at them. And I think y'all scoring is going to outweigh what the Bulls or anybody else does. You feel me? Like to me.
We had three good. We had Kevin Durant, Clay, and Thing. They have who? Curry and who coach?
Good. You talking about the greatest ever. Curry don't get that much playing time. I'm not about to sit and argue with you. If you don't, I'll tell you what. If the Bulls if the Bulls could beat y'all, cool, they could beat y'all. If whoever else could beat,
they have a chance. I said they definitely have a chance.
All right, chance. But
if we're talking about, you might think the Pelicans can go to 6 games. If we talking about, is it because of the side, bro? What are we talking about? That team, that Bulls team, bro. That Bulls team, you saying can't put up a fight against our team? Come on, man.
I never said that. I never said they couldn't put up a fight. Quit putting words in my mouth. That's that's
why a way better chance than the Pelicans. Chance.
That's why you continuing to go on, because you assuming I'm saying the Bulls don't have a chance. I never said the Bulls didn't have a chance, motherfucker. I never said that.
The Bulls, that game, 7 games, maybe go either way. I think the Lakers have the best chance because
Lakers have the best chance because of Shaq.
The Lakers have the best chance because of Shaq. But I think that Bulls team, I think we think that because they don't shoot the three well, they play defense, bro.
So look,
defensive team.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. They were defending guys who don't have handle and who don't move around like y'all. Number one, but that 2012 Miami team, they got a better chance than the Bulls got a better chance than them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done. All right.
And even the Lakers never played against a team like the Warriors. No one really played.
Nobody has. Nobody has. Nobody has.
That's for all the teams in the history. Right?
Yeah, I mean So anyway, it is what it is, though, man. We didn't get to see it at Boogie. I think that's when he tore his Achilles. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't get to see it no way. But hey, it is what it is. So before we get up out of here, man, let's move to the NFL one time. Matt Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams. The Los Angeles Rams have given Matt Stafford the permission to seek a trade for any team he wants to seek a trade to. You know what I'm saying? What's the best fit for Matt Stafford?
That's crazy, bro.
But I'm gonna tell you like this. Let me tell you something. Before I go, remember the other time I did a percentage. What percentage of a chance do you give the Bulls to beat the Warriors?
Like if it's like 50-50, I would say like I would say like a 40, just below 50. So I'd be like 40, something like that.
Yeah, 45. That's not passing. So anyway, all right, cool. If they got 45% chance,
meaning 50 would be it can go either way. So I would
Miami definitely has a higher than 45% chance to beat the Warriors. Get the fuck out.
Hell no. The Miami, bro, that's like 10%, bro. They would get slapped. The Bulls would get slapped. I mean, that Miami team would get slapped, bro. With LeBron James, you heard it here.
You know what? You know who would be the weak link?
Talk about the Rams. I don't want to talk about this, bro.
Hold on, wait. You know what will be the weak link? You right? I might agree with you on that because the weak link is going to be the guy who y'all consider a superstar, Chris Bosh. Because oh my God, yeah, I don't even want. You know what? You might be right. Sorry, you're right. But LA Rams, they give Matt Stafford the permission to seek a trade. What's the best fit for Matt Stafford? Listen. The best fit for Matt Stafford is to stay with LA because, I seen something about Pittsburgh. Bro, you don't want to go to Pittsburgh. And you know how I love George Pickens. George Pickens needs to grow up. George Pickens is childish, bro. He childish. He got a lot of growing up to do. The little shit he be pulling on the field, that shit you don't supposed to be doing that shit, bro. You know what I mean? So I don't think you want to go there. You feel what I'm saying? And I think Pittsburgh is on a downward spiral, if you ask me. And Pittsburgh ain't giving him because he wants $50 million. He wants upwards to $50 million a year. I think he's 37, whatever the case may be. But Matt Stafford is better than some of the guys that's making $50+ million, like Trevor Lawrence or motherfucking Dak Prescott.
He's the only team that put up a fight against your team.
Yeah, type shit. You know what I mean?
Your team.
I see that. I was reading that the Rams was wanting this, but Matt Stafford wants this, which is now why you have this. You know what I mean? You can seek a trade now. You know what I mean? But all the teams that need a quarterback, they trash, bro. He's 37. I'm not going nowhere to help to build nothing up. Matt Stafford want to go somewhere like when he went to LA that first year. You know what I'm saying? And they had that defense. They had Von Miller, Aaron Donald, Leonard Floyd, them boys out there. You had motherfucking Jalen Ramsey, the defense. You had Cooper Kupp, who was Triple Crown. You know what I mean? All of them, bro, yeah, you need something like that. And I think the best place for him is just where he at. Because let's just say he was to go to Pittsburgh. I'm just throwing a name out there, like I said, I seen earlier. Let's just say he was to go to Pittsburgh. Bro, Puka Nacua is not childish. Puka Nacua acts like a professional, and he shows up every game, makes big plays. Not saying George Pickens doesn't, but Puka Nacua makes more. He makes more plays, and maybe that could be the quarterback situation from Pittsburgh to with Matt Stafford. I get it, but I feel like Puka Nacua is that guy that can move around everywhere. He gonna act like a professional. He gonna approach the game in a professional way and not do no bullshit out on the field to get his team penalized and yards taken away from him and things like that. You know what I mean? I'm never going to have to go out there with Puka Nacua and question his blocking and getting his ear about blocking. You know what I mean? And just doing the stupid shit that George Pickens was doing this season. You feel me? So the best place for him is to be in LA. You know what I mean? So I know they're probably trying to play hardball. Well, we wanted to give you this. Well, I want 50 million. So what they doing now, go ahead and seek a trade, see what you can get, and then come back and we'll pay you this. Because they're not going to give him 50 million. So I think the best place for him is to stay in LA. But I mean, if he go to one of those teams, bro, that need a quarterback, like the Giants, my nigga, the fucking, even the Titans, Will Levis is sorry. You know what I mean? Even the Titans, you know what I mean? Even, whatever. He's just going for the money. That's like a DeAndre Hopkins when he went to the Titans. You know what I mean? You went for the money, bro. You know the Titans weren't about to do shit. You know damn well. You know damn well they weren't about to do nothing. You went for the money. Cool, get your bag. Get your bag. Matt Stafford might say, you know what? I got a Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? I highly doubt he's worried about, he's never been in the GOAT conversation, so he ain't worried about that, the GOAT convo. What he knows is that he a cold quarterback, you know what I'm saying? He got a Super Bowl, you know what I mean? And he's a competitor. And he'd probably say, you know what? I want my money on my way out of here. I'm 37. I want my money.
So there's three teams that I'm seeing that are it's the Giants, the Raiders, and the Steelers. But for me, Big Mike, listen, I think there's one team that should go after him, bro. I think there's one team that should go after him.
Is it in the AFC?
It's in the AFC.
Colts?
No.
Come
on, man. There's one team that should go after him. I don't think, those places, the Raiders maybe.
No.
But I'm gonna tell you the team. But
damn,
I'll give you one more time.
Fuck. Can I get a little hint? A little more hint?
I mean,
I guess AFC is hint enough, huh?
I can't. Because I can't give you.
So look,
I can give you. If I give you anything, I'll say cute.
Miami?
Yes, they should go. Yeah, they should go. Realistically, they should go and go straight up Tua Stafford. Direct. You get a younger quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's injury prone, whatever the case may be, but he has a younger quarterback over there. Bring over there with the Rams. But then on the other side, you have a team that is wanting a quarterback that can push him over the edge. You know what I'm saying? Warm weather as well, right? Warm weather. They already have a good offensive weapons. You know what I'm saying? They got great offensive weapons. You know what I'm saying? So that I think that will be the perfect situation for Matthew Stafford. I don't want to be going to no Jets. You want to go to the Jets in that organization? You want to go to the Giants with that organization? Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? You want to go to any of these places, these organizations? The Raiders? Nah, bro. I think you go over to that side over there. They're already in a conference that is, you know what I'm saying? They could maybe do something. You understand what I'm saying? It's not as if they can't. They can maybe do something. I think that's a perfect situation for him, baby. Perfect situation for him. Talk to me. What are you thinking?
That would be a good spot for Matt Stafford in Miami. But here's the thing, you know what I mean? And I'm with you, but see, I'm going to pull a you on you. Like, you like to be super technical. You like to be extremely 100% specific. They're not going to do that in LA. One thing I know about Sean McVay like a soldier, nigga. He like a soldier under that center. Tua is not no soldier, baby. Jared Goff may throw interceptions and all of that, but that nigga Jared Goff, he a motherfucking soldier. Tell him he'll get hit, get up, and keep on going. And go and go and go. And just like Matt Stafford, he will go and go and go. You know what I mean? Tua Tagovailoa, he don't fit with Sean McVay. Sean McVay got a kind of when it comes to this quarterback, he kind of got if this is Sean Payton, his level of how I want my quarterback to be, you know what I'm saying? Sean McVay up there too. He don't want no Tua. I can guarantee you that.
So then my question is, if Matthew Stafford leaves, if Matthew Stafford leaves LA, who is out there for the Rams to pick up that is a soldier or whatever, what you explained, that can fit into that offense, the LA Rams?
Somebody that's
Who?
available. Somebody,
Well, that's
nobody.
what I'm saying. You ain't gonna get anyone better than maybe a Tua if you're talking about on the market.
But I'm not. Listen, I'm. Would you make that move if you was LA? Because LA want him to stay, but they just don't want to give him $50 million. Would you, if you was Sean McVay or the GM for the Rams, would you say, fuck it? He want $50 million. We don't want to give him that. We'll take Tua. Are you going to do that?
The thing is, if I can't get no one else, because listen, as much as we know, quarterbacks can make a team. A quarterback can make a team. Like quarterbacks are very important. It's probably the most important position in football, right? Let's be honest. So if we're talking about this, and if you can go and get a player that has shown that he can at least get wins, you know what I'm saying? Then someone that's just on the mark, like, what, you gonna just go pick up Joe Flacco? Who you gonna get? You want to go get Bridgewater? Like, what we doing? Who's out there that can come in there? What do you want to go, Garoppolo again? What we doing?
What I'm going to do is keep bringing you back in my office and trying to get something done with you, because I don't want Tua and I don't want to give you $50 million. You still under contract. That's what you are. You have another year on your deal. So I can say, well, we just bring you back and then, hey, whatever. But then again, you know what I mean? It's a tricky situation, because Matt Stafford, too, I doubt he's 37. He's not going to be, I'm holding out. He ain't doing that. They want him to stay. They just don't want to give him 50. So maybe they can come.
I think he should stay too, though. But I think it's. But if what I'm saying is, he's probably going to be out the door now, though. He wants his money. You know what I'm saying? And if we playing sports, you got to get what you think you're owed. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to try and get that money. But who out there? I'm saying for you tell me who's out there that can at least, bro. They almost beat Philly, bro. What are we talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they were this close. So it's not like they ain't right there. Everyone knew, even when we were talking about the Rams, we were like, the Rams, bro, they can make a push. They can make a push. We were like, this is a team that could go to the Super Bowl.
Who said that?
No, well, I mean, you already know I was saying the Rams is a team, if you have the Eagles out there was no pretty much other team where it's like the Rams is that team that could definitely go on a run. 100%. And they showed that they can compete. So it's not like they can compete, bro.
With Matt Stafford, yeah. With Tua, that shit about to be over with. With Tua, bro, I don't think Sam Darnold can't go in that offense and make it work. We know he's going to be available. He's going to be available. We don't know what's going on with him in Minnesota, but I don't think he's. And listen.
Sam Darnold's a good one, man. That's a good one right there. If Sam Darnold's they're gonna probably keep him in Minnesota. Keep him in Minnesota.
Yeah, you're gonna keep him in Minnesota. I would. He already got he already got a wavelength with Justin Jefferson and shit, and Jordan Addison and stuff like that. But nobody. Matt Stafford belongs to LA. You know what I mean? Depend. I don't know how much longer he want to play. You know what I mean? $50 million. I mean, he's better than Trevor Lawrence still right now. He's better than Dak Prescott right now. Dak Prescott making like $60 million next year, bro. You feel what I'm saying? He's better than Dak. He's better than Trevor Lawrence. Who else signed a big deal? Like, he's a top 10 quarterback in the league. Let's put it like that. You feel what I'm saying? So I know he's 37, but he played a quarterback position. You know what I mean? He's never been fast. He's never been mobile. But he's still, you know what I mean? He still can go out there and win you games. You feel me? If they were to get to it, if they were to do what you said do, it'd be better for Matt Stafford than it would for Tua Tagovailoa. You feel me? Because he's gonna go there and yes, their offense is going to diminish. That's not Tyreek. And now you don't have, you know what I mean, somebody like a Tyreek that's gonna have 10 yards cushion time, you know what I mean, and you're gonna be you know what I mean, everybody is so far off of him so he can run full speed and do a hitch route and stop and catch, and you got somebody 8 yards away from him. No, you ain't got that threat with Jalen Waddle like that no more either. You know what I'm saying? They're a Bugatti. Remember I told you Miami's the Bugatti. You ain't in the Bugatti no more. Now you're going down to a Chevy, a rough and tough Chevy like the Rams. You know what I'm saying? They not if you want to call them a foreign car, maybe you can call them a Lexus. Well, they ain't no Bugatti. They don't have, you know what I mean? They not flying up, and they're not Tyreek and Devin A. Chan and Raheem Mostert and Jalen Waddle and shit. So
where you go? I mean, honestly, there's no one out there for the Rams if he leaves. Then Jameis Winston, who we gonna get?
They better sign that man. Give him a 2-year deal, some shit. 2-year, $100 million. I don't fucking know. Do something. But if they don't keep that,
I agree with you.
If they don't keep Matt Stafford, what they do, because they already told Cooper Kupp he can go seek trades. Already told him.
But my question, why are the Rams not trying to pay him though? That's what I don't understand. Explain to me, Big Mike. Explain to me why are they not trying to pay the man? I don't understand. Is it just because his age, but he can still throw the football, bro?
He can. Probably so, bro. It's probably bro. Maybe they want. That's the only reason I could think. You know what I mean? I'm not sure what their cap is right now. I'm not sure. I could try to check it real quick. I don't know what their cap is right now. You feel what I'm saying? But maybe they're trying to, hey, take a little less so we can go out there and get some more. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Maybe that's what they're trying to do. Or he may not agree to that. You feel what I'm saying? Or maybe it's because of the age. You know what I'm saying? Only reason I could think is those right there. We don't want to give you all of this money. For one, you're 37 and you're almost on your way out. Two, we want to be able to give you a little less so we can go out there and get some more. You know what I mean? We already told Cooper Kupp he can go out there and seek a trade. Well, we're going to try to make it run at Terrence Higgins. I mean, at T. Higgins. I said Terrence Higgins. At T. Higgins. We're going to try to make it run at him. Or we're going to try to make it run at this wide receiver. Or we're going to try to we're trying to build this team up. We want you here, but we're trying to get some more pieces around. You want to keep going out here with just Puka out here? And Kyron Williams in the backfield?
I don't understand why. Okay, of course he's going to want to get his money. But then, you wouldn't assume that, okay, I'll go for 45 mil or I'll go for, you know what I'm saying? But of course, you want to get your money, right? Because like what I said, but it just doesn't make sense to me because getting a quarterback is one of the hardest things to do in football.
I'm going to put it to you like this. Let me tell you what I feel. Matthew Stafford will be a Los Angeles Ram, and he's going to retire a Los Angeles Ram. Because no matter who you go out there and get, whoever you trade for, you're going to have a quarterback to get them the ball. And you don't have a legit quarterback available to go out there and get whoever let's just say you got Puka Nacua and then you were able to go get T. Higgins. Let's just say, you feel what I'm saying? And you got Tua. That doesn't, I'm not scared of Tua. I'm not. Nobody is. If Tua walk in your building right now, you're not scared of Tua. I know the Ravens ain't. Y'all beat the shit out them 56-19. You're not scared of Tua. Nobody's scared of Tua Tagovailoa, bro. Maybe he was in Alabama or fucking Hawaii, but in the NFL, they're not scared of Tua, bro.
I hear you, but there's no. I just feel like the
Rams. He's gonna be in LA,
what they do, bro.
He's gonna be.
You think he's gonna be in LA?
Matt Stafford wants 50. Upwards of $50 million. I don't know what it is that the Rams are offering him, but they're going to come to an agreement. Whether it's more guaranteed money or whatever, they're going to come to an agreement and they're going to do what they need to do to keep him there and retire there and try to get a championship on the way out. I can see because their defense is young, they can get after the quarterback. They're gonna keep getting better. So that's where I'm at with that, man.
Yeah, all right, man. Yeah, that's a disappointing right there, man. Because I don't see anybody. I don't see them getting another quarterback that's as good as Stafford. So they're definitely gonna go regress. You know what I mean? They're definitely regressing.
And what I was gonna say was this: I said they already gave Cooper Kupp. He can go seek a trade. He put it on Instagram. He said they can go do it. Well, what you risk is Puka Nacua saying, well, damn.
Oh, I want out too.
Yeah. And y'all got this motherfucker. So wait, you got rid of Matt Stafford. They didn't want to pay him. We got a tier 3 quarterback in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm young. I'm not about to be out here getting cardio. You know what I mean? Just because he can't get me the ball. Because he can't get me the ball. You know what?
So
out of here.
So then my question is this then. If Stafford wants out, are you getting Aaron Rodgers?
Stafford don't want out. Stafford just wants his money.
No, if Stafford leaves, and remember, we have free agents now because the Jets don't want Rodgers. Are you getting an Aaron Rodgers?
But listen, he's not a free agent though. It has to be a trade. It has to be a trade.
I'm talking about Aaron Rodgers, but they can get Aaron Rodgers on the free though.
Yeah, but
whatever trade they make with Stafford or another team, but then they can go get another quarterback. Meaning,
Aaron Rodgers.
Do you think Aaron Rodgers is a good enough quarterback to be on that LA team and make them be somewhat similar?
Did you see him looking at this past season? What you think?
The Jets are terrible. They're actually not that. They won't be that bad. Actually, he was bad.
The quarterback play. What did you see?
Yeah, the quarterback play.
Then I can't. You remember I had him. I said they're gonna be good, bro. I think he can do it. Nope. Couldn't do it.
So you're saying you wouldn't take Rodgers if you would McVay? I mean, listen, there's no other quarterbacks out there right now. If he's gone,
listen.
Because who you picking up? Yeah, quarterback.
Aaron Rodgers ain't gonna be cheap either. The thing is, you said if I was Sean McVay, he ain't gonna be gone. Yeah. He's not gonna be gone.
But no, I'm saying if let's say Matthew Stafford out the door, which quarterback are you getting that's available right now? Who are you getting? And that's all I want to know from you, Big Mike. That's all I want to know.
You got to understand, whatever quarterback is available means they're a free agent. They're not going to have to trade for him.
No,
So are you basically asking me, what if they trade Matt Stafford for a couple linebackers and a pick?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm taking a shot at Sam Darnold. I'm taking a shot at him first. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then shit, after that, there's so many sorry ass quarterbacks available. You got to go to Aaron Rodgers. Let's just keep it 100. I mean, you got to go to Aaron Rodgers. Who else is available out there? It ain't nobody that's available out there that's worth something. You know what I mean? Who you want?
Would you go for Justin Fields? What's his name? I
don't think Justin Fields. I would go. I'm thinking for Sean McVay. Sean McVay, see, he gonna have to revamp his whole offense for Justin Fields. You know what I mean? He would have to revamp his whole offense and what he likes to do for Justin Fields. You know what I mean? He would have a better with the way he liked to do things. He would have a better opportunity with Russell Wilson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With what he wants, because he I don't think. Yeah, he don't have to have Justin Fields and Sean McVay off. He's going to change a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't. Justin. Oh, yeah, with that all, nah, I don't know. Unless you're just going for youth. You know what I mean? The age and years. But if anything, let me get this 1 year deal. See what he looking like. You know what I'm saying? Let me put him on a 1 year deal or some shit like that. But yeah, so it is what it is, man. We're gonna see though. But listen, this just started. It just started. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna be in the Rams uniform next season. I'm willing to bet that. I'm willing to bet that he ain't going nowhere. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. I'm willing. What you want to bet? Lunch or what? What?
No.
A hat, a fitted hat, a snapback. What?
No. There's nothing really. Because I think they need to keep him as well. So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They got to do whatever they got to do to get to keep him.
Yeah. So listen, man.
I can go for Kirk Cousins.
You know what? That's the third. That might be the second or third option type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm bad against Kirk Cousins, boy. Oh no, man. he turned into a pumpkin quick.
Yeah, you're right.
Quick. I'm talking about this. I'm talking about Halloween is always around the corner with Kirk Cousins. I'm telling you, it's always around the corner, peeking around the corner and shit, carved up all ready to come on out on the porch. He gonna turn into a pumpkin. I'm telling you, some way, somehow. But listen, man, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, y'all. For the viewers, y'all see at the bottom, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button so y'all can be up to date with all things under the lights. You know what I mean? Jordan, you know what it is, Mike. You know what it is, my guy, man. Hey, man, you know what? Who I forgot. Hold on, wait a minute. Who playing tonight, man? Who are we looking at tonight?
So we got Boston, Detroit, we got Philly, New York, we got Miami, Atlanta, we got Chicago, the Clippers, we got Houston, San Antonio. Yes, sir.
I got Rockets. There's no Wemby. I got Sacramento over Jazz. I got Clippers over Bulls. I got Hawks over Heat. I got Thunder over Nets. I got Blazers over Wizards. I got Pacers over Raptors. I got Celtics over Pistons. I got Knicks over Sixers.
Hey, listen, I think you got to give me some, bro. I called Detroit to be that sleeper team. Remember? I called that. I called that. Yo, I called that, bro. I called that, bro. Which team did you have?
I had Orlando. But see, Paolo missed a lot. He missed a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? So
it was Wagner and
Franz Wagner. So yeah, I think if they was both playing and they ain't miss a bunch of time, and the big dog, the big one, Moritz Wagner, he out for the season with an ACL. He out. He out. He was a banger. Rebounds, offensive rebounds, putbacks, all of that. You feel what I'm saying? So they had a rough. Well, I ain't gonna say a rough year. They had a rough time with injuries. Let me put it like that.
They were like top 4, top 3, and then Paolo got hurt.
But I'm gonna tell you something. No, I like that boy Cade Cunningham.
He's nice. Oh, he's nice, bro.
His game is straight to it. I'm not going to the rim. I'm not doing all of that Shea Gilgeous shit, snapping the head. I'm just saying.
That's nice, bro.
I like that. I have nothing to get. Hey, I said he the MVP. But
his game is nice, bro.
No, it is absolutely nice. I'm just saying, every time you heard the Minnesota coach when they came back and he said this after a win. After Anthony Edwards got the block, when they down like 20, he came back and 25. Got the win. 25, came back and got the win against the Thunder, last second block shot. And after the win, the head coach of the Timberwolves said it's hard to go out there against Shea. You can't touch him. You know what I'm saying? Shea go to the rim, dog, and do this shit, snap his neck like somebody didn't hit him with a fucking bowling ball. Whistle. I'll be like, damn. And I like Shea game. That man is the MVP, you ask me, but god damn it, you cannot breathe on Shea. They give him motherfucking Michael Jordan treatment, nigga. God damn. But shit, it's all good, man. Listen, we gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Like I said, for y'all that was watching, man, we appreciate y'all. Keep watching, you understand? We're gonna be back on here Friday, man. We'll holler at y'all, you understand? And listen, if you tired, if you haven't, you wish you could still watch some football, go back and watch the Super Bowl. Go back and watch the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? That was the last game of the season. You go relive that. You know what I mean? Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit them low, hit them high, and watch them Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. EAGLES. Eagles! And we gone. Let's go.